Hey, welcome back to Courtesy Flush. We are here again to play more Tex Murphy's Pandora Directive, the fourth game in the Tex Murphy series. The first one being Mean Streets, second one Pandora, or the Martian Memorandum, third one Under Killing Moon. Now we're on Pandora Directive. We didn't play the first two because just didn't. I think the first one's like a side scroller. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, were they arcade games?
You gotta put that mic to you.
Oh, true. That would probably help.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. You're good. Go for
You were
it.
saying side-scrolling. I thought like an arcade game or something like that.
Yeah,
but that's
Mean Streets is kind of like that from what I've seen. I don't think it's all like that. It's good to see you too, John. I hope you had a good day as well. Been trying to play some stuff with John, but things haven't been lining up. I'd like to play some more stuff. Music's really going all out. So we've basically got today. So let's like
we
recap.
finished up day one.
Let's recap what happened on day one here. So day one, you paid off your rent, and we've now realized that this game has several different endings. With the first one being Mission Street, which is like the best ending, I guess.
Yeah.
And they made it rather difficult. Like there's actually like a specific set of things you have to do to get it, and if you miss them, you don't get it. They did this in Tesla Effect, and I'll be fucking damned if they try to pull this shit on me again, Chris Jones, with your amazing acting and beautiful face. Anyway, so I'm going to basically kind of guide you through Mission Street while you kind of poke around a bit.
Okay.
So we're on day two. Day two being called Day 2, Ladies in Waiting. And I guess that means that we have Chelsea that we have to now make up with, because
We kind of.
we got
I mean,
knocked-
we didn't intentionally blow her off.
but
We did get hit upside the head with a
I mean,
pipe or
he started the
something,
game and she's
and-
like, I don't know, should I move? What do you think? And he's just like, well, I think it sounds great. You should totally go. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's all right there. Or maybe he's like, oh, shit, I'll move to Arizona. What the fuck? Maybe he's thinking like, that sounds like a fucking plan, actually. He really wasn't making any money, but now we're making money, and now we're spending that money like we literally, like, we got a bonus because we found a drug stash and a fanny pack in a sewer.
Yeah. That one I'm not going to comment on. Although we did forward the money to the orphans.
We did, which means that, and we also filled out the crossword, so we should get
True.
$100 for that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, we should. I mean, that.
In-game logic.
Let's
would
be
hope.
honest here. We're in the future. There's a newspaper, and you just filled out a crossword puzzle to a newspaper in the year 2039. A newspaper, and they're like, "Please, somebody send it in." And the only people probably sending it in are probably nobody. Let's be honest here. Tex is probably the only one who sent it in. We're gonna get that $100, and that's gonna be useful because it looks like, from what I've been reading, we're going to be spending it very quickly, a lot of money. We'll be making some more, but there is some to be spent. Now, just so you guys know, this game has a huge difficulty in locating certain things. So I'm like, hey, we got to look for a lighter. It's like a flat texture that kind of blends in with everything, and you're like, where is it? I can't see it. It's like that kind of gameplay was very popular with adventure games because, you know, it's pixel art, a lot of it, or, you know, with like the point and click games, but when it didn't really translate that great into 3D, because, you know, you think if you see a 3D object, you think I could pick that up, but when it's like a part of the texture, it feels hard to see. So you'll see our struggles with that. With that said, let's go ahead and hop back into it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and turn this music off. There we go. I need to find like a music off button on here.
Resume.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. And yes, I got a haircut. I got this yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I think it was on stream when I had it. So yeah. Nobody noticed it, and now I feel self-conscious about myself.
Sorry.
No. It's okay. I'm totally kidding. I don't.
Where the heck were we?
So you broke into this apartment and they knocked you out. Something knocked you out. Some person.
Right. We were
right.
chasing down the lead on somebody. Oh, right. This is in the Ritz. This is below us.
Right.
And we were looking for who's it something or another. And so, okay.
So let's take a look at some stuff.
Looks like it's important.
Looks like a letter.
Looks like a letter. Let's read it.
I wonder who this David Wright is. And more importantly, if Malloy's been to his cabin in Oregon.
Okay, it says, Dear Thomas, I was delighted to receive your letter after all these years. It sounds as though your work is progressing well, and I look forward to having a few of our own night discussions, just like in the old days. You're certainly welcome to stay in my cabin as long as you like. It's extremely secluded, a perfect place to get away from prying eyes. I can't meet you there for at least a week, but I'll get there when I can. In the meantime, there's a key to the door under the brick by the front steps. I've come across an item I think you'll find quite interesting. I look forward to working out in exchange for information. The cabin is located exactly 8.4 miles south-southwest from a small town in Oregon called Salmonberry. I hope you'll probably need to find a good map. It will be good to see you again. Sincerely, David Wright.
That is extremely weird directions to give somebody, but okay.
It's like the cabin's located exactly south-southwest from a small town. But like what angle? Like that just gives...
No, like south-southwest gets a little bit more not as precise, but the implication would be, if he's saying it's exactly 8.4 miles, the implication, okay, so you south.
Yes.
You know west. Okay.
Yeah.
Southwest is at like a 45-degree angle between.
So this one's more like a
90-degree
angle.
Well, no, south and west are at 90 degrees.
So 80 degrees.
Well, it would be so to say south-southwest means you're going halfway between south and southwest.
Yeah.
So it's half of 45 is like 22.5. So it's like 22.5 degrees west of straight south.
Wow. So it's not really helpful.
I mean, it is a little bit, assuming that that's what he's mean, but it's still kind of, really?
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's a letter.
Let's look inside the drawer. Oh, what's that?
Oh, that looks important.
This looks like a pawn ticket of some kind.
Let's take a look. Examine it.
Looks like Rook did some business with Mr. Malloy. I wonder if Rook could let me redeem this receipt. Who am I kidding? He'll do anything if the price is right.
We have $1,900.
Hopefully it's less expensive.
We
than
still
that.
owe him $300. Remember?
So hopefully it's less than $600, $1,600.
Oh.
No play, bub. I never look at these personally, but I do remember this one. It was the Amazon Woman edition featuring 37 pages of full-color pictures. Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Man, what's this? Looks like a scarf.
Let's take a look at this scarf.
Ooh, this scarf reeks of cheap perfume. I guess Malloy must have had a lady friend in for a visit. And if the lady friend wore this scarf anywhere else in the neighborhood, she'd be pretty hard to forget. Maybe I should show this thing around and see what I can find out.
Maybe not show it to Chelsea.
Yeah.
That seems like a
Hey,
risk.
Chelsea, sorry I missed you last night. Do you know anything about this scarf? That's just, you can look out the window.
What a fabulous view.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Ritz.
Let's see, we've got
some drawers to look through here. Oh boy.
An old rusty hot plate. The luxury of hotel living.
Yeah.
Whoever furnished the Ritz must have bought credenzas in bulk.
Yeah, there's a ton of credenzas in this city.
Look at all those.
doesn't look like anything in there. That looks like something.
Yeah, it's an old photograph.
Reagan. Age 5. All right.
5 or 3? I don't know. It's kind of hard to read. Anyways, I'm sure we'll come back to that.
Oh, something else. Yeah, it's one of those things you gotta get close to it. Who's sending letters like this?
Envelope.
Let's examine. They animated that.
Okay,
Whoever
examine the
wrote this
letter
has
then.
worse penmanship than I do. Either that or it's written in some weird language.
It's an untranslated
can't I-
letter.
Zoom. Ah.
You can't. Well, because probably it needs to be translated. It's probably something you gotta.
So, wasn't there one more?
Yeah, it's just hard to see because of this angle.
Yeah, looks like a business card.
Let's take a look at it.
This warehouse is just down the street from the Ritz.
Snow White warehouse. It's always something going on down there. Yeah, there you go. Smart move.
Okay.
That was a good intention.
Damn.
Intuition.
No spare change under here.
Let's take a look at this.
Looks like Malloy made a special llama pal back in his younger days.
Somewhere in Peru.
Interesting. What I was actually going to do is I was going to look at the vent. Oops.
Yeah.
Apparently I can't. Okay.
Check those boxes.
These boxes are empty. Wonder what they're doing here.
Well, that.
The label on the box says it was shipped from Mexico.
Let's take a look inside.
You dumb things.
Airport of the Gods. My Uncle Marty owned a whole series of these books. Go-Karts of the Gods, Lunch of the Gods.
Go-karts the guns. Let's examine it.
I loved this book when I was a kid. Aliens, spaceships, mysterious structures. Then I grew up and realized it was all a load of crap.
So I'm guessing it's not a load of crap. But anyways.
Well, considering that they go to other planets in this game.
The label on the box says it was shipped from Mexico.
That's just that still. Any of these? That one looks important.
It's locked. No, you don't need to go in there.
These boxes are empty. Wonder what they're doing here.
Well, okay.
You have searched this room thoroughly.
Okay.
You can look at stuff though. Like
Which-
that stuff on the credenza. It's just a plate and stuff. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't anything else to take.
Whoever furnished the Ritz must have bought credenzas and...
So we need to go find out where that. What exactly does Rook's policy on?
Man, Chelsea's gonna kill me. I didn't realize how long I was out. God, almost 16 hours. I was out cold straight through our dinner date. She's never gonna believe me.
So you just put on that charm, Tex. You'll be all right.
All right. So downstairs.
Yeah. Well, you paid your rent, so you don't have to sneak past him anymore. Yeah, just go out the front door.
Let's talk to Rooks and avoid Chelsea's altogether as we walk right past it.
Just like keep the fedora down. Just don't look at her.
Pop the collar up, you know.
Yeah.
He's been running his pawn shop since sometime before the Eisenhower administration. He's a crusty, mean-spirited little troll who's rumored to have a heart of gold. Yeah, sure. He lets me buy things on credit occasionally, but then he nags me ruthlessly until I pay up. We get along all right, as long as I keep my bills settled.
Up already, Murphy? And it isn't even lunchtime yet. Or am I still asleep? Having a horrible, horrible nightmare.
You want to make his dreams come true.
Okay.
Here you go, Shorty. I told you I'd pay you back as soon as I got a case, didn't I?
Well, let's pop the champagne and have a parade. Murphy paid me back.
Excuse me.
Particular option, or I was going to go with play it straight?
Play straight.
I'd love to drink some bubbly with you, Rook, but I'm pretty busy with the case. That's another reason why I stopped by.
Ordinarily, Murphy, I'd tell you what to do with your irritating questions. But after all, you did pay me back. I suppose I can spare you a few moments.
Offer from the inventory.
Receipt from pawn shop.
I need to redeem this receipt.
You didn't pawn this.
Well, how much is it? Look, I'm willing to pay extra.
$200. Yep, plus $50 for it not being your receipt.
Yeah, I'd be paying.
Okay.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
Black dagger?
Yeah.
That's not questionable at all.
Well, you need something. You can ask him questions. Here we go. Let's start with all of them.
Never heard the name in my life.
Despite him having probably pawned something from you, but okay.
Of course I've heard about it. I just doubt I know any more about it than you.
He probably doesn't. He probably didn't make his name down. Thomas didn't.
They finally found Rusty, dead as disco. And I, for one, couldn't be happier. I didn't care much for the drug dealers, illegal novelty smugglers, and out-of-work clowns that used to hang out at the fun house.
Shady place there from the sounds of it.
Yeah, look like a barrel
How
of
should
fun.
I know who that is?
All right.
I've seen this man before. He came into my pawn shop several weeks ago and pawned an item. If you want to find out what he pawned, I suggest you find him and ask him.
You already
Beat you
have
to
it.
the punch.
Yeah.
That's the name of the man whose pawn receipt you brought in.
So yeah, he was going by Tyson Matthews, but his name's
Okay.
Thomas Malloy.
So that he was using his... That Tyson was the fake name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless earlier the guy knew him by his fake name and Thomas Malloy is his actual real name, but I kind of doubt that.
Yeah.
Nilo's run the Ritz for years. He's a pig. But at least he pays cash when he buys something from me. Never heard the name in my life.
Oops.
No. Next question. You know enough about me. Louis a good man. He seems to like you quite a bit. I can't figure out for the life of me why. Oh, Chelsea. If I were a younger man, you wouldn't have a chance with her.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll admit you have some skills as a PI. It's your social skills that need desperate help.
Damn. All right. End
Dang.
conversation. Yeah, we're gonna go. We should go talk to Louis. See how he's doing over at Louis' Grubhub or whatever it's called.
It is. Doesn't say on the outside at the moment. Oh well.
How's your case coming along? Anything I can do to help?
Go to apologize to Chelsea for us?
You can offer.
Oh, offer?
Yeah, the untranslated letter.
There you go.
I don't know why, but
Well, Mife, if I had to guess, I'd say it's written in Yucatec. It's a Mayan language spoken in southern Mexico.
How do you know this?
I can't help you with the translation, though. You know who might be able to help you is Clint. I heard he's quite a world traveler.
the chocolate guy.
You might give it a try.
But that's the thing. Why would we ever think to hand him the letter? Well, maybe it's something we ask him. We talked to him about everybody already.
We have not asked about the scarf.
Yeah. Ask him about the scarf.
Actually, I'm gonna.
I don't know nothing but English, and not much of that. I remember this scarf, and the perfume on it. Young, blonde girl. Came in here a while ago. In fact, she came in here with the guy in the photograph.
Young blonde woman that just popped up there.
She was real pretty, though a little heavy on the makeup. I think she said her name was Emily.
Newspaper. Ask her about Emily.
I don't know anything else about her.
Newspaper photo of Malloy.
Yeah, I remember this guy. Came in here to eat a couple times. Probably a month ago.
Yep. So let's go up to... Yeah, let's hit inventory. Go down to where your money is. I just want to see how much money you have. Okay, let's go up to your apartment and get that. Get our mail.
End conversation, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Not looking at Chelsea, not looking at... Anyways.
We're just going to keep on going. You're looking at the wall.
Ritz Hotel.
Get back up. Not that far.
I was not looking at the...
Yeah, you were. Okay. Mail's on the ground, as usual, behind you.
Wrong button.
Yep, there it is. Examine. Important prize money enclosed. That's what you should put on your packages. They put it in cash too. So how much money does that bring you to? $14.50. We should go to...
Anyways, you were saying I should go to...
You should go to... Well, let's see what other blue light specials they have at the electronics shop. Maybe they'll let us use our card.
Do we still have... I don't think we still have...
No, I think... Actually, you know what? They might have taken it. Well, I don't know.
Because that was last game.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even our name. We signed the card in, so it's not our money. We just committed credit fraud.
We do have a credit card.
Yeah, okay, so then we can still use it then.
Okay, cool.
We can go back in there.
I think you still... Do you have to... Or
I think you can just open it.
Ah, cool.
The electronics shop opened last year, and I got to know the previous owner, Ham Underwood. I got an electronics shop credit card under somewhat shady circumstances, and I ran up a good-sized bill during my last case. I hear there's a new owner now, some guy named Zach Williams.
Hold it right there. Get your hands up where I can see them. All right, now, take out your electronic shop credit card. Ah. Nice and easy.
I guess he was supposed to be a mob connection, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're Murphy. I just got your photo from the credit department. We were wondering when you'd show up here again. I got orders about you. Straight from corporate headquarters. Sorry I gotta do this. But...
Did he tell you to put your hands down? Because I certainly wouldn't be putting my hands down.
Now then, What can I do for you?
Use a terrible pun to break the ice.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess this means my credit's shot. You know, I'm almost certain I sent you people a payment.
Really? I wonder why we haven't received it.
Let's beg for clemency.
Okay. I've been down on my luck lately, but whatever happened to old-fashioned love and compassion?
Your account is over 120 days delinquent, and you owe us $1,230.
Say what?
That amount includes one fax machine, $399, one laser blade, $29, a film developing kit,
Who uses film nowadays, let's be honest?
$179.
For that piece of crap?
You bought it. And $623 in interest.
What?
$623 in interest.
So go ahead and pay it.
I guess. Okay.
All right, all right. Here's your money. Now, when do I get my new credit card?
You don't. From now on, it's cash only. If you see something you like, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price.
Wow.
Well, remember, Ham Underwood was installing security stuff for Eddie Ching the last game, and Eddie Ching is not happy that Tex Murphy broke in, and so she probably installed Zach here.
True that.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't too happy that Tex Murphy broke in. Nothing in the blue light special box. Look at all the items on the counter and behind the counter.
I used to have a battery pack like this for my Robco toys.
Oops, wrong button. Come on, look up.
Tissot watches. Last one I had broke down. That sucker reminds me of the bill collector that dropped by my office a month ago. These joysticks never seem to provide the satisfaction they promise.
Wah, wah.
What do we got?
Now there's utility. A radio that doubles as a boat propeller.
Okay.
But why though?
Photo analyzer. Most of the photos I've seen don't require much psychiatric help.
Oh.
What is it?
Photo analyzer. Which
All the bad puns. Well, you can't.
have a photo of a child. I'm wondering, interesting.
Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos, and thingies.
We gotta look at everything now, I think, in order for us to be able to get him to sell it to us.
Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets.
Okay.
I'm not interested in Geigers. Little buggers eat till they explode.
Hey.
I'm not interested in Geigers.
Oh, that's still part of the... That one? I guess. Okay. No, that seems like it should be something...
I'm not interested.
Nope. Okay.
What about that thing behind it?
I'm afraid my credit card for this slide box was, terminated.
To the left? The other left, the blue thing, yeah.
Oh, I hadn't gotten over there yet.
Ah, the Moonchild Toy Space Station. Needless to say, it hasn't been a big seller over the last year.
Hey. What do we got here?
Memo pad? Jeez. Are they still trying to sell these things? This spacecraft looks like the escape shuttle from the Moonchild.
Let's hear it for reusing assets.
A relief globe of the moon. That might come in handy if I ever have to relieve myself on the moon.
You're terrible.
They haven't sold a single visor since I started shopping here. Memo pad? Jeez. Are they still trying to sell these things? Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos, and thingies.
What's that? Is that a camera? Where he's standing?
That is one old camera. I don't think they even make film for these anymore.
I don't think they even make film anymore.
Missile robot. I can't stand that toy ever since it killed my cat Fuzzy.
Wow.
Okay.
What's that?
Taser. I had one of those once, but I kept zapping myself.
Why?
Why zapping yourself?
Yeah.
Or...
Oh, well, I guess it's text. That makes sense.
This computer has way too many keys. I used to have a battery pack like this for my Robco toys. Those headphones sound terrible with my Victrola.
All right. Now we talk to Zach.
I'm here to answer questions about the merchandise, and that's all. If you see something you're interested in, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price. Then if you want to buy it, you give me the cash, and you take it with you. Got it? Good.
All right. Let's ask about all the stuff.
Just go down the list.
Yeah.
The Toppa Globe runs for $479.
Too expensive.
The visors don't work, so we're selling them cheap. $10 each. The Canon Hyper Zoom is our most popular model of camera. $759.
Jesus.
Those are tasers. They're a joy buzzer for the 21st century. Kids love them. $33 a piece. The Robco supercomputer. It's our top of the line. $5,999.
Wow.
I doubt we'd ever be able to afford that.
No.
The Robco
Already
supercomputer.
clicked
just
that
click.
one.
It's our top of the line.
Yeah.
The video watches are priced pretty low. $15. The teeny laser disc never caught on, so these things aren't much good.
Yeah. No, they would never. They never did.
Robco sticks of joy are only compatible with the Robco Ocelot gaming system. $89 a piece. I wouldn't worry about the miscellaneous items unless, of course, someone suckered you into buying a Robco computer.
All right. Remote control Geiger.
The remote control Geiger is a favorite of mine. All of the fun and none of the mess. $799. I'm not sure what that thing is, but it sells pretty well. $220.
He was like, let me just think about that price for a second.
The Robco Colony Cruiser is every kid's dream toy. That's why it'll cost you 900 big ones.
Cyber Nanny.
The Cyber Nanny is a real breakthrough in the field of child supervision. $1,259.
What, you're gonna blow them up?
The headphones are
I mean, you don't
scientifically
have to worry
designed
about
to work
them
with
anymore at that
almost
point.
any portable disc player. That kind of compatibility doesn't come cheap. $150.
Rodent Tracker 9000.
This new rodent tracker has some features that weren't in the 8000 model. It's got a strafing feature for cockroaches and a butane ant torch. It's a little pricey. $899. The Robco battery pack is specially designed to be used with certain Robco products, such as the Alien Abductor, which I happen to be out of at the moment. It's $20 for the battery pack.
And visual analyzing.
The visual analyzing apparatus allows you to examine objects and enhance different quadrants digitally. It's a steal at only $70.
All right. So now that you've talked about all of these things, you're only allowed to buy what's necessary for the game. So if you hit the buy button, we're going to go ahead and get the analyzer. I think it's up at the top. Yeah, there's the middle. The middle of it. Visual. Yes.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
Okay, and the next thing you need is a battery pack. To the top.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
All right, and that's it. You can leave. Look at the Chelsea stand. Just like hit the look button. You have to actually go there.
Oh, Chelsea's not at the newsstand. That's strange. I wonder if she's at her apartment.
That's a good bit of intuition there, Tex. Probably does not want to see you. All right. The Coco Cabana. Yeah, thank you. That's good. You want to go to... It's like between the fence to the left of the hotel. Yeah, the Coco Cabana. That makes sense. Makes sense because it's chocolate.
The Coco Cabana was just opened by a reformed bum named Clint. I met him during my last case when he was living in a dumpster in an alley behind Rook's pawn shop.
Yeah.
How about give Clint some business?
I thought I'd just come by, check out your place. Maybe order myself a snack. How about a vanilla shake?
Vanilla's for pansies. The only thing I serve here is pure creamy chocolate. And if that's too strong for you, well, then get lost.
All right. Order the house special.
Okay, well, let's see the menu. Oh, your house special looks interesting. Clint's enchanting chocolate chili. That come con carne?
Read the sign again, bonehead. It says, sorry, no carne. Besides, I'm all out of the chocolate chili. Sorry.
How about you let him choose?
Tell you what, why don't you surprise me? I'd like something tasty, but not too rich.
Sorry, I happen to be out of everything at the moment. In fact, I was just about to close up for the day. So unless you have something important on your mind...
Don't you know you're not supposed to get high off your own supply?
He's just covered in chocolate. You can add... Well, he knows about the Yucatec language, so you have to ask him about that.
Louis told me that you might be able to help me out.
Ah, how's that?
Well, he says you're quite a world traveler. Tell me what you make of this.
Let's see. Here it is. The cheese factory is on fire.
Great customer service.
Hell, I can't read any of that crap. Jesus, I tell Louis I went to Tijuana a couple times and now what? Suddenly I'm Marco Polo?
Aww. Ask about Emily.
Emily? Yeah, you must be talking about the girl who sings at the Flamingo. She's come by here a couple times with a gigantic guy named Gus Leach.
Ooh, who's that?
He runs the Fuchsia Flamingo, and he might be Emily's boyfriend. They come by every once in a while and order the bliss on a biscuit. Actually, now that you mention it, the last time those two were here, Leach dropped a key under his seat, and I didn't find it until after they left.
Oh, what about his...
I've been meaning to run it down to the Flamingo, but if you're gonna go that way, drop it off for me.
I'm sure we're not going to use that for shady purposes at all.
No. Let's ask him all the questions.
Yeah, I remember Emily mentioned someone named Thomas, but I didn't catch the last name. Ever heard of her? Nope. Drawing a complete blank. Did you know that there's some kind of secret door that comes out of Rusty's funhouse over by the warehouse? I saw the cops open it when they were there last week.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Tyson Matthews.
Oh, I wish I could help you. This scarf belongs to Emily. Love that perfume. Smells almost as good as fresh chocolate. Nilo, an open sore on the face of humanity. At one point, I had to choose between living at the Ritz and living in the dumpster. I took the lesser evil.
Ooh.
Damn.
Shots fired.
Totally unfamiliar to me. He's that new guy running the electronics shop. That blood-sucking tightwad. He wanted me to pay rent for living in the dumpster outside of his pawn shop. That guy's a real gem. Hell of a cook. Chelsea's a nice girl. But whatever happened between us was over long ago. Don't let the torch she still carries for me stand in your way. All right. You brought me a chocolate pie when I was on the skids. I'm indebted to you for the rest of my life. You're a god. Happy?
All
Yes,
right.
very.
So Emily works at the Flamingo with someone named Gus Leach. Now that I got the key, maybe I should go ahead and pay him a little visit.
All right. Gonna go to the Fuchsia Flamingo. It's the place right next to the Ritz. I gotta use the key on the door.
Been in here before at all?
No. I think this is the only game you probably go in. Hit use. Yeah, hit
Combine, use.
Key doesn't seem to work on the front door lock. Maybe I'll have more luck on a side or back door.
All right, go around back. Around the... Well, that's not gonna work. There's a fence there. Go around the other side.
I don't think there was a door on this side.
Yeah, there is. Right back there.
Oh. There is. What do you know? Deliveries to Fuchsia Flamingo.
Yeah.
So, this door is the delivery entrance for the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Let's see, use.
Well, that won't work.
Oh, the door's on the left.
This gate leads...
Come on. There we go.
All right. No, there it is to the left. Behind you. Oh.
This must be the back door
Now
to
this
the
is where you use the
Flamingo.
key. And just open.
Took me a second to figure out was I really on open or not. And
Oh man, we got some difficult choices ahead here.
dun 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 dun.
Didn't mean to wake you, Emily. I'm sorry. How did you get in here?
C. Hand over that key.
You recognize this? It's your key. You dropped it down by Coy Tower, but I brought it by just to check and make sure it was the right one.
Well, you're a regular Boy Scout, aren't you?
Try for some information.
What's funny you'd say that, because I used to be a Boy Scout, Troop 77. But now I'm a PI, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What's that smell?
Oh, show him that scarf.
I'm not sure, but my best guess is this is what you're smelling. Oh, it's not mine. Really.
Where'd you get this?
Tell it straight.
Well, I found it next door at the Ritz. That's where I live, and I've been trying to find out who it belongs to.
I'll make sure it gets to the right person. Now, why don't you run along before I call the cops?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think Mr. Leach and I hit it off pretty darn well. At least he told me what I wanted to know. Emily lives at the Flamingo. Now I'll just have to find another way into the club, get past that big mutant. Maybe Chelsea could help. Seems to me she mentioned having a membership to the club. If she's home, I'll apologize and see if she'll go out for a drink with me. Maybe at the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Ooh, let's save it.
Before it goes horribly long when we talk to Chelsea.
Well, yes, there is only really one huge Yeah. There you go.
You know, there's a throwback for you. Location on current CD. Back
Oh.
when you'd have to
This was a
change
multiple CD.
CDs, you know, mid-game.
Well, here's the thing. Actually, what they would do, some games would allow you to where you can just copy the data folder of each CD onto your hard drive if you had enough space to do so, so you didn't have to switch CDs. But a lot of most games stopped doing that because of piracy reasons, obviously, and so it just wouldn't let you. But I did that with Realms of the Haunting because it has, I think, 4 CDs as well, and it's a long game. And
I remember doing that. There was a Muppet Treasure Island game that I remember doing that with.
that's because they were storing video data on a CD, which is only 800 megabytes max at the time.
Yeah.
So,
So anyways, Chelsea's apartment, travel 2.
When I get to Chelsea's apartment at the Four Gables, there's a knot in my stomach as big as a cantaloupe. She's probably convinced I stood her up. I'll be lucky if she even talks to me.
okay.
Come on, let's see a nice right hook here. Round 1, fight!
Hi.
You're just a little late, aren't you?
Head her off at the pass. At the pass.
Okay. I know this looks really bad, and you're probably really upset with me.
You're damn right I'm upset. I didn't deserve to be stood up.
Try for some pity.
This has to be one of the worst days of my life. I finally get a date with you and somebody decides to knock me out. I wouldn't blame you if you never talked to me again.
Oh, I have heard a lot of lame excuses, but this has got to be the worst one ever.
Agree.
Don't you? Wouldn't you think he'd have like a bruise or something that's like, hey,
Yeah.
here, poke me right here. It really hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agree. You said right?
Yep.
Okay.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I was out for like 16 hours.
And why should I believe you?
Establish trust in the relationship.
I told you before, Chelsea, I am crazy about you. And I'd do anything to make you crazy about me. I couldn't help not being here last night. But if you're not going to believe me, we might as well call it quits right now. I mean, we'll never get anywhere if you can't take me at my word.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was just really looking forward to seeing you, and well, then you didn't come, and well, I figured you'd changed your mind.
Hold on. Let's see here. Back up with physical evidence. Yeah, you were gonna say that.
I was gonna say that seems.
No way. You can feel the bump on my head if you want.
Ooh. Are you okay?
In need.
Nothing a little TLC and 4 fingers of bourbon wouldn't take care of.
I am really not in any shape to go out for a drink. I've been up all night, and I am a total wreck. Give me a day or two to recover, and, well, we'll start all over. Okay?
Okay.
I am sorry that you had a bad night. And I'm even more sorry that I got so mad at you. Have a good night.
Aw, there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment.
I fly back home and walk over to the front door of the Flamingo. Luckily, someone other than Leach is checking the memberships. I get a nice older couple to sponsor me, and I'm in like fling.
We didn't get that from Chelsea. I guess we have to progress the game
Looks
somehow.
like Lucy Love is wearing the scarf I gave to Leach. Nice to meet you, Emily. Now I just gotta figure out how to get a minute of your time. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I sat down. He's probably wondering how I got in. I better get a move on before he throws me out. As soon as he gives me an opening, I'll see if I can slip upstairs to Emily's apartment.
What? What is she doing?
I don't know. Although if she keeps us up much longer, we're gonna lose our PG-13 rating.
Yeah, seriously. Nope. There's a clue.
Was I supposed to recognize that from somewhere? Or other than just the fact that he focused on it means that obviously it's a clue. Who chose these camera angles?
Chris?
True. He is
He is the director. I'm sure it was the other guy, director. I forget his name.
Come near me and I'll scream. I mean it.
Hold on. I just need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for Thomas Malloy.
I know you.
Have we met?
No, you're a detective, right? Listen, I have to get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here?
Nope. Bad idea. Bad idea. Terrible idea.
I've heard you can help people.
I do my best.
You think you can help me?
That depends on the problem.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Why would you think that?
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a weird call. Someone asking where Thomas had gone. I told them I didn't know, and they hung up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus. He told me not to worry about it. That it was just some freak who gets off on scaring women. But I know it's not like that. It's serious.
I feel like her face is not matching up with her voice.
Oh, this sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Yeah, I get that too.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do. But I tore it up after I read it. I was gonna throw it away.
Boo!
But I decided to save it.
We gotta put more of these. I told you the torn up letter puzzle is so
Have you
common.
received any calls or messages?
No, but why
like
would
this
you
since-
tear up a letter?
No.
Puzzles.
I feel like
Puzzles.
someone's watching me.
I'll check that out.
In-universe
By the way,
explanation, not...
you tell
It's
me
a game explanation.
Emily Sue Patterson.
Listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta promise me that you'll tell me everything about Dr. Malloy.
Well, that's probably fair. I think I can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Gus, it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo
down.
another time. Get the hell out.
We were done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. If I see the flamingo again, I'll break your legs.
Well, my bar tab's on the table. Guess that means the drinks are on you. Night, Leach.
That's weird, because isn't Chris Jones like way tall in comparison? Like because he's always been like super tall and everything.
But I think Leech is supposed to be like a big guy, so
Yeah.
who knows?
The Black Arrow Killer.
That's not ominous. Not ominous at all.
No.
So I don't know. And I wasn't paying enough attention when we gave him back like the key and stuff.
Chelsea.
I think that's actually Emily, or...
Men are imbeciles.
Nope, that's Chelsea. Never mind.
Is this any good?
Well, not really. The guy generalizes too much, and I think all people who generalize are idiots.
Well, I'll have to cross that off my list of things to do.
Let's get down to business. Defeat the Huns.
Polite.
So, to what do I owe this pleasant, yet entirely unprecedented visit?
Oh, you know how we women are. I've just been thinking things over again.
Defend the male gender.
Oh, it's not a gender issue. I've been known to think things over on occasion.
Yeah, well, I finally reached a firm decision. I think. Something you said the other day has stuck in my head. You know, you told me that if I left, that you'd still be here when I got back. Did you mean that?
Is this a trick question?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah.
Danger!
Listen, Chelsea,
Danger!
I've been like a rabbit in heat whenever I was near you for a long time now. But if there's one thing I've learned from you, it's patience. I can wait for you to come around.
No, chase after her. Say that you chase after her.
I've decided I need a break. Time to decide what I want to do with the rest of my life. There's just one thing I need to ask you before I go. Tell me what you think about love. You know, romantic love.
Text philosophy of love. This should be really interesting.
This in no way can end well.
Falling in love is like bungee jumping. Except the other person gets to hook up the bungee cord and you can't check to see if it's fastened to anything.
Sounds like you're not too interested in trying it again.
Interested, but not in a hurry.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just I've got to be more careful this time. Same thing if I ever do the bungee thing again. Next time I won't eat a whole plate of nachos right before I jump.
Oh, I feel the same way. Oh, about being careful and not rushing into anything. Although, I must admit, of late, I've had some pretty strong impulses about you.
Tell me about these impulses.
Oh, doctor, I've had this urge to do something like... Wait, we can't do this. It just could be too dangerous.
But I like danger. I like acrobatic danger right here on...
Look, Tex, I am really attracted to you. I mean, like, really. In fact, lately I've even been imagining what would it be like to, you know. And, well, that's why I need to take this trip to Phoenix, to make sure I'm thinking with my head. Oh, I can't guarantee anything, but when I come back, don't be surprised if I come looking for you, Mr. Murphy. And you better be ready.
Ooh.
Man, I can't decide if Chelsea's really interested or if she just likes torturing me. Either way, I think I'll take a nice cool shower and get back to work. Maybe looking at the note Emily gave me last night will help keep my one-track mind off Chelsea.
Hint, 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 hint.
Yeah. Let's save it. We're on day 3, the Black Arrow Killer. And we still have time, so continue on.
Yes. Okay. Emily's note. Examine.
At least there's music.
Blah.
Go back. Exit. So this has a completion time. Nick, you've got this, man. You got this. You got this. We believe.
Why? Why would they do this? Why? Why? Okay. And if we fail the well, I guess we just saved, so we can always reload.
All right, let's do it.
Why would you do Okay, here we go. How do I rotate?
Yeah.
There we go, rotate.
That's the top one, obviously. That one's not really the top one though, but it's yeah. I see the bottom left one is in the very top left.
Okay.
I think that might be it.
That certainly looks like a corner.
Might be the other.
Oh, there
corner.
is a completion time. Oh, great.
Hurry, you got this. You got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to solve this. I need the Double Dare music from Nickelodeon. I don't have it. And also I don't want to have our channel silenced because I'm playing copyrighted music.
This is what? I have questions. Several questions for the creators. Why? Why would you do this? Have you tried playing this lately? Because I don't think you have. One, because it's an old game. Two, because this is like a pile of refuse.
It's a pile of refuse. Clearly that's the arrow end.
Here. There's an arrow.
They're just forcing you to make this puzzle work.
There's not like I recognize that there are like word shapes and stuff, but there's not even like words or recognizable parts of words that you could conceivably join up. And I don't understand.
Come on, Nick, you got this.
I don't think I do. Being perfectly honest here, I don't think I do. No, that doesn't go there.
I had to put music on because the game stopped playing music.
I noticed that. I think I'm about to lose.
Yeah. You can just reload. Well, let's just try to put it together, then you can reload. It's easy. It's easy.
Okay, there's something. This is... Why would you... This is terrible.
You got this.
No. It's supposed to go that way.
I was trying to find the image for it, but it doesn't look like it exists. I'm watching. It looks like it might say. This is not fair.
Like,
oh man,
no.
So many pieces, a lot of white.
And it's like, it's so empty space that they don't give you anything to work off of, and why would you do this to anybody?
Keep in mind, they also designed that pyramid place from Tesla Effect.
There's something. There's...
Yeah, I'm watching, probably.
I'm assuming we need the maximum points out of this to,
I don't think so.
or to get the best ending, or no? No. Oh, hey, that's something. And then you would go there. I don't know where you go, but you go somewhere. You know. Anything that
That one at the very bottom down there. It's that, not that. The one, yeah. Turn it upside down. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Have I mentioned lately how much I hate this right now?
Yeah.
Like,
no, actually, you haven't.
that goes there. I don't know where that goes, but it goes somewhere. Actually, it might go up there. No, it doesn't go up there. Never mind. There we go.
Hey, you're making progress. It's happening.
I feel
What do you feel?
like it's the sort of progress you make when you're falling off a cliff.
Hey, eventually you're gonna reach the bottom, which is where you want to be, I guess. That's a terrible analogy.
Great motivation there, Mike. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you're very welcome. What's the? Hold on. Wait, where is that piece that goes right where it says? Clearly, it says I'm watching, but like, where is it? Where is that piece? I wonder. I'm trying to find it in my vision, my view. Nothing's happening.
I'm pretty sure that one's turned the right way.
I'm guessing that piece at the very bottom with the arrow goes, it's like upside down. I'm guessing it like is the bottom part of the entire letter. It's amazing that you found that because I never even kind of seen that. It's hard to notice any of it with the...
Because like the arrow itself is like on a
black background. Yeah.
It's like on one of the breakpoints, like tears, and so it gets lost a little bit in the black background. Like, honestly, put this thing on a like kind of like probably 50% gray background.
Yeah.
Like, give it a little bit of contrast both ways, and it's
they're like people like challenge, but this is not challenge, is it? This is a challenge. It is actually the one. Go to your right. Yeah, try that. Is that anything? No.
No.
Looks like it says U, but it looks like you got the U lined up there.
Like I got part of it, but I'm missing part of it too. I feel like, and I'm not entirely sure that is. Well, maybe it goes like that.
I think it goes like that.
So now I need like two.
Where do you see it? And how do you know she gave you the whole letter? It's hard to tell with this
She
mess.
tore it up intending to throw it away. Maybe she threw part of it away. How are we supposed to know?
Check under the big pieces that there aren't anything underneath them. The ones on the bottom right, check underneath all of those. No, not those.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Oh, that... Okay.
Actually, that one on the bottom left that goes on the top right.
Hey.
There we go.
Progress.
You're making it.
Okay. So that means this has to... But that doesn't fit down there.
No, something goes there. Probably a big, giant, clear, white piece of paper. Probably that one right to your right. Go back. Yeah, nope. The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I do believe you're right.
Yeah, I think it goes right there.
Okay.
Clearly he says he's watching us. That's... I mean, she didn't even go to the police. That might be the I'm. No, it's not. Ah! This music's perfect. Actually, that right there. Go back. That piece right there goes underneath it.
Oh, hey, finally.
Yeah. Hey,
there we
he
go.
just spaces it out. Like he had to fill the whole page. He couldn't write it at the top left corner. He has to like be real dramatic with it.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna threaten somebody, you might as well do it properly.
I
with
guess.
Style and panache.
That's the playbook for threatening people. Yeah, that fits. I don't know why it fits, but it does. That looks like a piece of coffee got stuck on it. I don't know. What? You're just figuring out weird pieces at this point.
And it's helping me out a little bit because it's a little bit of snap to edge. Which I don't think was on the last one of these that we did.
It was, but it was really subtle.
Okay.
Which it doesn't help anybody. Actually, that piece of the top right, I think, goes... Yeah, that goes there, but the piece of the top right goes right above the black arrow, upside down. No? Fuck. Alright, well. That was my attempt.
This coffee stain has to go some... I just don't know where. Oh, wait. What if I did...
No, wait. I see where the coffee stain goes. Yeah, turn that one. Yeah, turn it down. Turn the coffee stain down. Yeah, like that. No. Yeah, like that. It goes right there. Yeah. It looks like it lines up, though.
It does. Not exceptionally well, but I think, yeah, that's about as good as we're going to get. Okay, so...
It's clearly he's saying something. He's saying something. Okay. That piece? Yeah. Dentures? I don't know what he's saying. We don't need all the completion points. That's just for like high score.
Okay.
So we won't have to do this because if I doubt we would be able to do this in the completion time. Like,
you would have to...
We'd have to label each piece somehow.
Like, start writing down, okay, this is this piece, this is where it starts.
That piece here at the top right goes underneath I'm.
Oh, hey.
There.
Cool. Like, this is where this piece starts, this is where it needs to end up, and rotated by this amount, and... I'm sure there are people who have done that in the past, and I don't care.
Can we also talk for a minute about him saying, like, whenever I'm around you, I'm like a rabbit in heat? Like, who the fuck would say that? That's weird.
I mean, yes. Oh, wait, I had it.
Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit, like, much. Like, that's a visual... like that one at the top right, to the left of it, actually. To the left of it. Yeah, that goes right there.
Oh, yeah.
Clicks right in.
Yep.
And
I feel like you? No, not you. I feel like I've seen around. Oh, you. You go right there.
yeah, that piece is to the left there. Left. One more. That one, yeah. It's upside down. No. Fuck. I take pictures is what he's probably saying. So it's clearly a P.
There we go. There's that one.
This is so much. Torn, and you know what? I did a little quick search to see if I can find this. There's more, but not this level. But just there's more in the game.
Oh, other torn up notes that we have to piece together. Oh joy, oh bliss.
Yes.
Oh sweet, sweet embrace of.
Hey, look at that! You got it. There's just a few more pieces.
You go there.
Oh, let's
go there.
take a look at it. Hit examine.
Yeah. Emily Stalker was careful not to leave anything traceable on this note. The only distinctive thing about it is the Black Arrow symbol.
Might it be a reference to the Black Arrow Killer that you don't know about because you're in the game and aren't seeing the day titles?
Yeah.
But anyways, so that's
Hey.
you know, as the audience, like, you know, oh, I'm sure that's a happy clue.
Yeah.
Black Arrow Killer. Black
I'm watching
Arrow
you.
on the
I
note.
take pictures. Be afraid. It's like almost like the Black Arrow Killer was like running out of like. He's like, fuck. How do I scare her? I'm watching you. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. Oh, I take pictures. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah. How do I? Be afraid. Yeah, that's good enough. Fucking like he had to do. Like he was putting this off to the last minute
with like a. That's not even third grade English level. That's like second grade. Second grade. I'm gonna demote myself to like.
You can still be a
third
math.
grade English.
You're a math person. Nobody ever said you had to lecture English.
Okay.
Now that you pieced it together, now it's time to take a visit to our old cop buddy, Mac Molden. Oh, did you save it?
Oh, no, I don't.
Save.
Yes, I should save that before I go anywhere because I really do not want to do that again.
No. Okay. Yes. All right. Police station.
Police station. Travel to.
I've known Lieutenant Mac Malden for years, and occasionally we help each other out. Like a few months ago, when I gave Mac a tip on finding Rusty the Clown's body in the funhouse down the street from the Ritz.
Well, as I live and breathe, if isn't Tex Murphy, my little VI pal.
How about, ask him about the injury.
Hey, what's your arm doing in a sling?
Played
Isn't
by a
it
different
usually
actor
your
last
butt?
game.
You're a funny guy, Murphy.
What?
You know, I sprained my elbow beating the hell out of a guy just because he reminded me of you.
I was wondering if he was played by a different actor last game because one of the options that first screen was ask him about the new look.
Oh.
And I was wondering if that was like some sort of veiled reference to, we know this guy was played by a different actor last time. Just roll with it.
I don't know if it's a different actor. It might be the same one.
Okay. Anyways.
A B.
Rusty Howard.
Yeah, Rusty Howard.
And I think you're forgetting who tipped you off about finding Rusty's remains at the funhouse and got you named Cop of the Month.
I didn't forget, though I'd like to. So what do you want?
He's a lot nicer. Well, somewhat.
Just go down the list or something
Yeah,
specific?
go right ahead. Yeah. Ask him.
Don't know anything about it.
Take a look at this note.
Damn. Did you get this?
I got it from a client. What can you tell me about it?
You ever hear about the Black Arrow Killer?
It's vaguely familiar, but refresh my memory.
Oh no, you're on your own in this one. You take care of yourself. That's dangerous territory.
Ooh. The fuck is that? Oh yeah, let's ask him about that.
Most of what I know came from the papers. I know there's a rumor around that the Black Arrow Killer has moved out here.
Stalker.
There are a lot of perverts running around these days. We can't keep tabs on all of them. You think I know everyone in this town?
Of course.
Don't know anything about it. You think I know everyone in this town?
Alright, we're just gonna go...
Sorry. Well, there are some things I don't know about. We found Rusty's remains in there thanks to your tip. Sure was good to close a case on a damn clown. I'm not sure who owns the place now, but I still got the key.
Ooh, let's get Rusty's key. It just appeared at the top.
Sure. After the tip you gave me, I suppose the least I can do is loan you the key.
Interesting.
Go down. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
No can do, Murphy. Don't know anything about him. You think I know everyone in this town? Don't know anything about him. You think I know everyone in this town? I met him when we were investigating the pawn shop robberies. Seemed like a decent guy. Louis makes the best chili in town. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit in with my new low-fat, high-fiber diet. Sorry. You're not my type, if that's what you're asking.
All right. That's
And?
pretty...
Or something else.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to Rusty's Funhouse. I just go to the Ritz, I guess. Street or newsstand. Street or newsstand, yeah. I like the little map. That's nice. All right.
All right, then. Ready or not, coming on in.
Well, Mac gave me the key to open the cop lock, but he didn't tell me how to deactivate it. Oh well. I'll just have to figure it out. The 4 nodes on the left have to link up with the 4 nodes on the right. The connections can't intersect or the cop lock resets.
Okay.
All right. No fun.
Well, actually, well, kind of a little fun if I could figure out how to make it work.
Well, start at the top right node. Click that.
It doesn't seem.
Click on the red thing, or the top right. Click the little big triangle. No.
I don't understand how this works.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay.
Maybe right click. I'd never be able to solve these. You and me both, man. Actually, no, I would. I just look it up. Try the areas between it, the lines. Try hitting the coils.
No right clicking. Right clicking exits us out.
Arrow keys.
Position points. I was trying. Well, I didn't try.
Try clicking on the bottom right, maybe? Maybe you have to click the rights. Click on anything on the right, like click on the big right triangle. No. Hey, there we go. That's one. You figured out how to turn it on. Look at that. All right, let's see what else we got here. What'd you do?
I clicked on another triangle and it...
Wrong. Unclick it.
Can't. I think I'm just gonna have to... Unless I exit.
Yeah.
I'll exit. We'll come back in. Okay.
So click that one.
So I clicked this one.
Bottom right.
But they can't... That doesn't make sense.
Hit the one underneath the green one. Second from the top. Okay. Hit the one on the top left with the one on the top right. Don't ask me. I'm just looking at the clues, and then yeah.
don't under... I don't under...
I don't get it either. What was the... It was like you can't intersect anything?
That was part of the thing. And
yeah.
Those lines like that... okay.
Just be happy I had the answer.
I mean, trial by and error would eventually get there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Rusty has a big nose.
Wow, it's like fourth graders broken here. Einstein was an alien, so was Rusty. Jeez.
Oops. I'm kind of impressed that they did that with the police tape. Anyways, what the heck are we looking for?
We are just looking around, so let's take a look.
Okay.
An impressive selection of masks and wigs, designed to suit your every mood. Looks like some local hooligans have been in here.
Not hooligans.
Rusty's Armory of Plastic Weapons. Kids don't play with these anymore. Well, why should they when they can have the real thing? An impressive selection of masks and wigs, designed to suit your every mood.
Oops, too much.
Yeah.
Anything behind the Z counter?
Ooh.
What?
Thing on the floor.
I wonder what this pedal-looking thing does.
That's never good. Let's step on it. It's like such a tiny little thing to click. There you go. Right click. There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, look at that.
Interesting.
What the heck?
Right about the time Grandpa started wearing Huggies, I used to switch one of these for his real dentures. A lot of good memories here.
My grandpa.
Very suspicious looking newspaper.
It's an old newspaper with Mac Malden named Policeman of the Week. Must have been a real slow week at the precinct. Man, this fake dog-you-do looks real enough to step in. Man, this fake stuff looks so real. It'll make a great gag. Can you imagine the look on somebody's face when I... Hey, wait a second. Oh, sick! Those police dogs were in here. Sorry, Mac, but first things first.
He just picks up action.
Well, that was an interesting side bit.
Here's a classic. Fake vomit. This comes in handy when you don't want people taking the seat beside you.
Are we sure that it's actually fake vomit?
I once broke up with a girlfriend over a whoopee cushion. Literally. I wonder why Rusty would keep this copy machine hidden. Unless he was using it to... I don't even want to think about that.
I don't know what he's referring to, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to. So, we're just gonna
go up the ladder.
At that.
Yes. Do you want to climb this ladder? Yes. What polite controls? Wow, that was a long climb. You don't have a scary dog up here. Don't fall back down the thing. You don't want to go back downstairs.
This is a lot of things. Stuff and things.
Now, this must be where the local air traffic dumps their garbage.
Why don't you go up to the water tower and see what's up there? Yeah. Let's just climb to the top of this
Well,
water.
I won't be able to get into the water tower without a key.
More key.
We don't have an extra key at the moment, do we?
Nah.
I mean, I could try opening it with a chisel.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Is there anything else? No. Let's just head back down the ladder. You don't want to go that way.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a train track. All right.
And I'm sure this is the...
Yeah. Then go behind the Golden Gate.
Go behind the Golden Gate. Those caves. Wait. Today, behind the Golden Gate Hotel, the glories of a vegetarian diet. Sermon by Reverend Gary.
Let's go say hi to Gary.
He proclaimed in a mighty voice, "Woe be unto
He's not there.
ye, eaters of flesh!
Well, you never know. There might be
Those
something
who
interesting.
partake of the sausage patties and links and sizzling bacon. Cry for forgiveness, ye ingesters of honey-baked ham and all other manner of breakfast meats."
Go ahead and talk to him.
You! No, not you, the one in the hat. Have you not come to be healed?
This is gonna be interesting. Let's start with some stale humor.
Well, now that you mention it, it's kind of hurt when I go like this.
Then quit doing it.
Amazed and grateful.
Well, I'll be darned. You're right. That actually feels much better.
Heal thyself, stranger. The path of regularity and low blood pressure is straight and narrow. Partake not of the flesh, especially red meat, and choose instead the bulk and fiber of cereals, fruits, vegetables, and especially grains.
Sum up the PI diet.
Oh, I get plenty of grains, of the fermented variety.
Hey.
Ah, then you too are an imbiber of the blessed potations. Which do you prefer, rum or vodka?
Official beverage of the private investigation.
Bourbon, actually.
I, myself, prefer a nice single malt scotch.
You know, I always hear of single malt scotch. Is there a triple malt scotch?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Okay.
Suggest a pact.
I'll tell you what. If I bring you a bottle of single malt scotch, will you answer some questions?
For a bottle of single malt, I will not only answer your questions, I will bless your family for 3 generations. For now, I must return to my preaching.
Sounds like a bottle of good scotch might loosen up Crazy Gary's tongue. I heard that Sal Lucido, the former owner of the Slice of Heaven pizza parlor, kept a first-rate stash of illegally imported booze somewhere on the street.
Ooh. So let's go visit the old pizza parlor.
Am I going the right way?
Yeah, you're going
Yes,
the right way.
I'm going the right way. Okay.
What is this game? We're just meeting all the crazies. These characters are so good, though. I enjoy them. Going to... So there's the pizza parlor.
I can't.
No.
The Slice of Heaven's been vacant for months. During one of my previous cases, I did a job for the former owner, Francesca Lucido. Helped her get a divorce from her dirtbag husband, and she took him to the cleaners. Last I heard, she was dating some young stud named Julio and renting a condo in Miami Beach.
Go around the other side. Yeah. The exit door. Yeah, let's go in there.
Yeah, floors and stairs in here are all pretty dusty. Doesn't look as though anybody's been in here for a while.
I'm just...
You know, the way Tex's luck is gonna work, he's gonna find, like, you know, a bottle that's, like, right next to the husband's body or something.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look inside these the boxes and trash cans and stuff.
Yeah, the box looks like it's empty. And old shipping boxes.
Well, that looks promising.
It's a bottle of something. Yummy. 25-year-old scotch.
Yoink.
There you go. You got your single malt scotch.
Come on.
There's go back.
Oh, am I missing something?
We're looking for a piece of corrugated metal. Is there something?
Some of this trash consists of newspapers dating back to before the war. That's pretty cool. Useless, but cool.
Oh, this...
Yeah, it's a piece of sheet metal propped up against the wall.
Not that one. You're looking for another one.
The boxes are all covered with dust. Passageway doesn't seem to have been used in quite a while.
Okay,
Some of this trash consists of newspapers.
You don't have to look at that stuff. Oh, there we go.
There we go. That looks promising.
Yeah, it's a piece of sheet metal propped up against the wall. I can't imagine where this door goes.
Let's
follow it.
Yeah. What? See, that door wasn't painted on. Well, look at it.
Sure looks like this door's painted on.
I didn't think this was... Oh, no, this is the one behind Brooks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What about that building across the street? Is it still scary? To the left? Yeah. Look into the window.
Something's going on behind that window. Something I don't want to know about.
Something spooky's always happening in that room. Yeah, so we're just going back out. We're gonna go back and visit good old Gary behind the Ritz Hotel, giving his servant wrong way. We just go through the split in the fence.
Ah, okay. Oops, wrong way.
These controls. I take it the controls are the same as the last game. You got it. Nick's drunk.
I mean, yeah.
He's like, you know what I like to do before coming over to stream?
He lifted his voice and prophesied,
I like to have a nice,
in those days,
nice
they
little
shall
bit of bourbon.
pervert the innocent tormentor.
I happen to be in the middle of a very important sermon.
Make a donation.
Well, I brought you an offering.
How may I assist you, O venerable giver of the precious potation?
Now you may ask him everything. Ask about.
Oh, ask about. Oops.
That appellation is foreign to me. I have been summoned by a greater power to preach against the forces of red meat and its kin. It is my calling in life, and I fear no man. A name with which I am totally unfamiliar. My ignorance is regrettable. My ignorance is regrettable. That appellation is foreign to me.
Just asking all the questions.
Now there is a man of insight. He eats no meat. Of course, he eats nothing but chocolate. A name with which I am totally unfamiliar. No.
I like his answer for that.
I saw this man but once, strolling along the thoroughfare. He appeared to drop an article of some sort. When he bent to retrieve it, I espied an object fall from his pocket. It turned out to be a key.
Can we have said key?
You may indeed have the key, and I wish you luck in locating the poor man.
All right, go down more.
I am unable to assist you. Yeah, I've not heard of such a thing. No. The cretin is a veritable slaughterhouse. If he approaches to within eyesight, I fairly retch from the foul odor.
Wow.
Okay, then.
That appellation is foreign to me. A name with which I am totally unfamiliar. Psycho preacher! That's what the foul little man calls me. A curse be upon his pancreas.
I'm going to start cursing more people's pancreas.
That's a good curse.
That nefarious parasite, his very livelihood subsists on polluting the intestines of all the inhabitants in our fair locality. I have waged war upon him and his ilk, and only one of us will live to tell the tale.
Now, Louis is a nice man. You must take that back right now.
Ah, the lovely creature who administers at the local newsstand. A sweet flower. Your taste in Scotch is unquestionable. For that fact alone, I can bear the stench of digesting meat emanating from your every pore.
Jeez.
Okay.
End conversation.
He is certainly the interesting character.
Most definitely. Actually, we could stop here.
Okay.
Because we got a lot more left in this chapter. A lot. So yeah, let's save it. Pop back over to the couch cam. All right. So that's the end of chapter 2. We completed chapter 2.
We finished chapter 2. We're partway into chapter 3.
Yeah. So tomorrow, and I don't know if you knew this, but you won't be here either. You're going to Hamilton, right?
No.
Michael's going to Hamilton.
Michael's going to Hamilton. I just merely sold him the tickets to go to Hamilton. I already have seen Hamilton. That's why we didn't play Adventure Game
last
Thursday. 2 weeks ago.
Right. So Michael will not be here to DM for us, so we will probably have to do something else tomorrow.
Okay.
I need to let Jameer know, so that way he knows coming into it. But yeah, tomorrow we will do something different for Friday Night Special. It will not be Dungeons and Dragons. It will be something else. Haven't decided yet.
Okay.
But we'll come up with something. Excuse me. With all of that said, I don't know what else I have to do. I think I have something I have to do this weekend. Excuse me, that I keep forgetting. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm just sort of like in the middle of like everything this week. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I want to see the end of this. So far, this game is, like, in terms of like production value, it's definitely higher. And the characters are really interesting. The plot's interesting. Stop giving us torn letters. Stop giving us torn letters. I hate the torn letter puzzles. They're so annoying.
Some of them are better than others. Like, that one that we just had was literally the worst. Because it was just so much empty space. Like, there was nothing to go off. Like, when you have it filled up with lots of words, like, that's a little bit better because you can kind of follow sentences and, you know, what comes next kind of thing. But that one was just, nope.
No. But no, I was looking for a diagram to see if I could find it, but I didn't find one. But I did see other ones that are in the game, and there's quite a few. So we'll get there. But anyway, with that said, we're gonna be heading out now. You guys have a good night, and we will see you again on the next Curse of Life. Take care.
Bye.